just show you quickly how I do the cattle rail on the 100mm posts. When I'm measuring, I measure inside, let your tape hook over the inside, and then you come to the inside of your next measurement. So inside to inside, say that's your line of posts. It makes them a little bit longer, but you want them longer because the rail's got to reach around the edge. You're not measuring this point, you're measuring around the side. And I found the thickness of the pipe allows and makes up for that. So that's how I measure my rails. Then with the cattle rail, if you've got 100mm, if you're doing the 100mm post, these are 125mm, so you can roughly see where they've got to be chopped out at. So I'll just quickly notch this one here and I'll show you, but I actually hold the grinder at that angle, and just where the taper starts, from the flat to the taper, that's where you start your grinder at an angle, and just chop the corner out. So I'll do this and then I'll see how I've done. I always have the cattle rail set up on these sawhorses, like they're collapsible sawhorses, so it makes it a heap easier to hold your cattle rail. And so then you just take your cattle rail and it should fit like that. So as you can see, and I mean, these were pretty rough, like these were offcuts. That's the factory end. I mean, it's not even square, that end. But as you can see on the top there, there's nearly no gap, and it helps your rail stop from seeing the rail like either like that or like that, because the grooves are straight, because we've chopped there and there. It gives you a really good surface to weld on. So that's, I mean, there's be flat out to be 2mm of gap right round. Just show the top there. So as you can see, really snug, quick fit. Then if I'm going to say I've got a slope, so our posts are in plumb, that's not a very good bit of pipe. Say our posts are in plumb, I get a string line and put a string line from the top edge to the top edge, and so you've got your angle, and then I actually get a sliding bevel and just sit it on the string line, and that gives me my angle to cut the ends of the rail, notch it exactly the same, and then it should just slide in and weld in. And the only thing that I use is just those stick-on type magnets, just that use these magnets. You just stick the magnet on, one on each end, and then you just slide your rail from the top, slide it in, and that just sits in there and holds that rail really snug, and then it holds the other end as well. When they're strong enough, those magnets are strong enough, they just hold them there and you just weld it up.